Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, sitting next to me is Mike Brenner. This is the NBA Odds Couple Show for Tuesday, April 5th.
Got a rare day off yesterday on the NBA Odds Couple Show.
And now we're back with a quirky late season slate of games. Lots of teams like sitting guys, resting guys, playing for how much do they really care about the 4th seed over the 6th seed and all that stuff.
A lot of value, though, when you find the right spots in that, Pete. With that being said, I'm going to pan this board because I was away at a wedding over the weekend, and you even said it. Sometimes getting away is a good thing.
Absolutely.
I did. I went 7-0 over the weekend. 5 of them are official picks. Saturday when I did the show with Pete and had bloggers wondering why I was looking around. I thought we were doing a split screen. And I had a couple vodkas deep, but it did not affect my plays. Went 5-0, so 116 and 96, sitting at that 55% range. Pistol Pete, 57 and 68, 45%. Got plenty of time to get that baby over 50%. He's going to do it. I'm telling you, I'm pushing that thing into the 6-0 number. I love this time of year, Pistol Pete. I do. What do you look? You're contemplating something there.
You know, I don't really I don't really double check your record keeping, but just out of curiosity, why didn't you include my 3-1 day from Friday?
You know why? Because I was gone.
No.
Saturday I was gone and you didn't update. I thought you updated the board.
Why don't you go there, change it right fucking now?
That's marker.
3-1 right now.
Here we go. 3-1. I need a marker.
3 wins and 1 loss. Mike Brenner.
I don't think I got a marker in here.
Is that really my record? You don't have to change. You don't have to change it right now. You
just have to sit down. Because you're probably right.
No, I know I'm right.
Okay,
I know I'm right. Now I'm starting to think about things. Now I'm starting to think about things.
No, because you can check every day. Trust me. Hey, Pete, that's the first time I've been out of town for 3 days since the big wedding. All right? So that's what it was. I thought you updated.
I know.
But we will make it right because that's supposed to be 60 and 69.
I know.
3-1 Friday. Congratulations there.
All right.
You feeling better now?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right.
Okay. I love it. This is
all
great.
Right. So
that was not scripted. Trust me. And that's the second time I've made a mistake on that board. We will make it right.
You know, it's like when sports books make errors, and there's always like not in your favor. You're always like, is something going on
here? Is it me? Yeah.
You're not fucking with my record, are you?
No, you know better.
No, I know, I'm kidding.
You know better.
I know, I'm kidding.
But I am human and I make mistakes that will be updated.
Okay. So here we go. April 5th, Tuesday, April 5th. We got a massive card. Look, a lot of these situations where you're sitting there thinking like, what are these teams thinking of?
Yeah.
There is one bet that I made, which is exactly what you made a great call where you called your record in the last video. I don't know if you caught it, but do you remember I called it was the Spurs game and I took the under and I said the opener was 197 and a half, and I was so nervous about it.
It scared you,
and in the video, I said this could easily land in between, and I said, fuck it, I'll take it anyway, and it landed 197.
Wow.
So I took a loss on that one, even though the opener was what I wanted.
Exactly, but you're in a zone, though, because
we got the exact same situation here. What should I do, Mike Brenner? San Antonio and Utah, obviously the game means a lot to Utah, almost nothing to the Spurs, so who are they going to play? It's a curious line.
Exactly.
Maybe we want to take Utah at +3 or 3.5, but the total opened at 185.5. I loved it. I hit it. I picked it. I bet it.
Last time they met, that went way under.
Yeah, although the 2 games before that went over, but this game has underwritten all over it. Here we fucking go again.
Well, can I throw this in there? Derek Favors is only 1 game back, so he's not going to be full strength. So you might be onto something with that under.
But here we go again. Now the line is 183 market wide. Is this game going to land 184, 184 and a half?
Well, according to what happened last time, yes, but I'm not going to touch it. Pistol Pete, I'm staying so far away from this game, I have to.
Well, that was one bet. And then there was another bet that I made, which was the under with Phoenix and Atlanta. Now, tell me what you think about this. It actually opened at 206. Now it's up to 207 or 207.5. But the Suns are actually a major under trender right now.
They are.
Phoenix wants the win, but Atlanta wants the win, but are they going to run up the score? Probably not. Atlanta, of course, was involved in that under with Cleveland that I picked, and that was a great pick, but then wound up going over in OT.
That's why they call us the odds couple, but I got to interject. I got to throw something in there.
Go ahead.
You know this is a revenge game? Late January. All right, Atlanta was 10-point favorite going into Phoenix, got their asses handed to them. Okay, now you got Atlanta just lost back-to-back games.
Right. Oh, they're
want
pissed
this one
off.
Big. Yes. They're at home. Yes. They're liable to put up 130 themselves.
Yeah,
I'm just staying away.
Okay,
but I had to interject that.
But I know that they've got to be pissed off. They've lost 2 in a row, so I was wondering if maybe Atlanta on the first half would be a play that you would.
Oh, it is.
It was a massive
That's
line,
my big play. It's my big play. It's my first half. Okay, again, Hawks right now. I caught it at -8.5, Pete. Yeah. It was 8 early, but by the time I placed my bet, it was 8.5. Again, revenge game, pissed off team. Budenholzer lit into this team after their last game. Trust me, they're sitting at home. They're licking their wounds, and they're going to be ready. First half is a big cover. Hawks on the first half, -8.5 because Brenner's going to keep it going.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that was one of my. Is this a classic Brenner first half play here? Obviously, it was. Probably the right side, even though it feels like it's a massive line, 8.5. That's not too big.
But you got a pissed off team and a sharp shooting team when they want to be. So tonight's the night to get well. If you're going to get better against any team, it's the Phoenix Suns.
Okay, now here's another play that I'm leaning towards. Haven't hit it yet, but Cleveland on the road at Milwaukee, right? Now, Cleveland, obviously, they're gearing up for the playoffs. LeBron playing phenomenally, but how many minutes are they really going to give him? Kyrie Irving is banged up. Are they going to have him going all out for this game? Probably not.
No,
right?
I heard that they may even sit and rest him until playoffs.
So,
now, that's a report I heard. Again, he might be in there tonight putting up 45, but...
Might be. I'm thinking about Milwaukee at home +7.
Well, on the full game, because you just nailed it, how much time are they going to give him? How much time are they not? You're going to have to decide that. But I pulled the trigger on Cleveland on the first half, because if they're going to rest him, they're going to rest him in the second half. Chris Middleton, this is a banged-up team right now, Milwaukee. Yeah. So I love the fact that it's only 3.5 on the first half.
Well, the reason it's so small is because maybe Cleveland will just give a half effort here, no?
I don't think so. And you know what? When Kyrie Irving sits down and he's not happy right now with the chemistry of that team, everybody else is going to be comfortable, relaxed. And Matthew Dellavedova, who's going to fill in, is only 4 from 14 from the field, or 4 from 24 for the last 4 games. He better straighten up tonight, and tonight will be his opportunity. Cleveland on the half. Cavaliers are cashing that ticket.
Okay. And then another interesting game. We have to talk about the Golden State game. They have started to go under, as I predicted that they would.
And you did
in their
say
final
that,
10
I was going to
games.
bring that up.
Now
you really had a good read on that.
Total is 225 here. Minnesota, though, can easily be a massive overtrender. They're a massive overtrender on the road.
Yeah. And don't you feel there's a part of that team now that's tasting that off season? They're wore out. They're done.
Absolutely. Well, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're still rookies looking to.
So I think your under fits into that because Golden State, man, they got to control what they're doing right now because the coach admitted this chase for 73 wins has taken its toll on the team. They know they got the Spurs lined up 2 more times in the final 4 games. I don't know, Pete. You might be onto something there if you're talking about an under.
I would lean under. I'm not exactly sure what I think about it. If I'm going to pull the trigger on it. And then the other one, we have an interesting game. Maybe you don't have anything to say about it. Lakers and Clippers, rivalry game.
I don't have anything to say about it.
Do you? You like it?
Absolutely.
Tell us.
Blake Griffin's back. Some of the players don't like that. Some do like it. The dynamics there causes an explosion, all right? You're going against a team that's got more drama than Carter had liver pills back in the 80s when he was president, or 70s, whatever the hell he was. For real. All right, so here's the deal. Because now Nick Young is out for the season. They're going to be dealing him and D'Angelo Russell, all right, because of all the Iggy Azalea conflict and drama. They can't play together. So he's not even playing, and it's not injury-wise. This team's a mess. Kobe's even ready for the farewell tour to get the hell over. He's ready to wrap it up. First half is where the value is. Clippers on the half, it's -8.
Yeah, that's right.
Pete, I love it.
8.
I love it.
Yep, really.
I think Blake Griffin's going to blow up in the first half.
Really? Okay. Yes. All right. I trust you. Did we get all your picks, or do you have more?
Hell no. I got 5 total.
How many did we get to?
Well, we've done 3.
Okay. Let's get another one.
Oklahoma City Thunder at Denver. First half -4.5.
Okay.
I don't care who says what. Durant doesn't want to hear we're resting. He doesn't. He doesn't want to be rested himself. This team has got to pick up momentum. Again, here's a Denver team a little bit banged up. Although Mundiay, however you pronounce his name, that guy is really playing good ball. Someone's going to take him away from Denver. But I think that right now, I just think they just got to get it done. Oklahoma City's got to look good, got to come out early, and they'll be on fire. They're healthy. Fine, -4.5 on the first half, Pistol Pete.
Okay, yep, that's the line. Mark it wide, and then you got one more play.
I've got a 3-team teaser.
Oh boy, all right, hit us with that one.
And just so you know, 8 out of my last 11 teasers have hit.
Really? Nice,
Yeah,
very
that's
nice.
pretty sharp. Oklahoma City should be -2.5 after the adjustment.
Yes.
Clippers should be -8 after the adjustment.
Yes.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers even. It was -6. If not, I'll take it -0.5 point.
Let's see. Cleveland. At Bookmaker, there you go.
Bam.
It's -0.5 point, but that is even. There's no.
Yeah, that's still the same.
That's still a half.
We'll just call it a half.
There you go. So it's Cleveland officially -0.5. The LA Clippers at Bookmaker -8. And then the other one is
Thunder.
is the OKC Thunder plus 8.5.
No, minus.
Sorry, minus
-2.5 after the
-2.5,
adjustment.
Got it.
And I'm going to review the rest of my picks. All right, so that's my 3-team teaser with the Thunder, the Clippers, and the Cavs. My Hawks on the first half -8.5. Thunder on the first half -4.5. Clippers on the half -8, and Cleveland on the half -3.5. And I'm telling you, Brenner's not stretching. I'm not reaching. I'm just finding value. I found it over the weekend. And Pistol Pete, I'm telling you, I'm going to rev up. You're going to see an NBA playoffs like you've never seen from a handicapper.
Sure. No, I trust you, Mike Brenner. All right, here's what I'll do. I'll give Milwaukee on the full game +7.
Okay. You were feeling that, and if they're going to rest, well, hell no, because I want them to get blown out by 30 at the first half, so I can't pull for you there, Pistol Pete. Well, I can pull for you, but
you think it's a bad play though? Your sense is you think they're too banged up, Milwaukee.
Not really. Yeah, they're banged up. I'd stay away from that, man.
You would?
I would, and that's I don't know.
Okay, I'll stay away from it, and then I will take a shot with the Spurs in Utah under 183. If that one lands 184 or 185. I'm going to be pissed off, but whatever. And let's see.
So you got one pick, or are you going to have two?
Yeah, what do you think about Golden State under? That seems
well, you seem pretty confident about that, and I told you
what
I thought.
No, not confident, just a lean. But yeah, I'll stay off it right now. Why don't you do your thing with the
Okay, well, with that being said, let's pan this board because I like it. I like the direction it's going. Again, 116 and 96, and that's not including the two winners I had on Sunday that I tweeted out. And check me out at SBR Mike B on Twitter. Okay, but anyway, 116 and 96, 55%. I got 5 solid picks out tonight, and I'm feeling really good about them. Pistol Pete, this is not correct because I did not do my math. This is 60 and 69. That's probably up towards about 46.5%. So Pistol Pete's moving it up. My mistake on the board. It will be caught. Everything's documented. That will be changed tomorrow. With that being said, Pistol Pete, did you find another one to pull a trigger on?
I don't know. I got all those.
See, he's thinking here. I like this. I like
got all those leans, but I just don't know which one to. And I was also leaning over in Toronto, Charlotte, but that one took a dip from 201.5 to 200. Yeah. Maybe I'll give that one. All right, I'll give that one over Toronto, Charlotte.
All right, so review your two real quick.
Toronto, Charlotte over 200.5, and Utah, San Antonio under 183.
I'm ready,
Lukewarm leans, but those will be my two picks. I'll give them.
I like it. I'm ready to go. Let's keep this thing going. I'm ready. Let's take the money. And again, check out our sports picks page at SBR.
And we'll be back for the Wednesday card tomorrow.